Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. So it is Easter Sunday today, and over the past week I've been doing a video every day. So what I've done is I've put all these videos together and got the best bits, put them into one video, and it's titled A Week in the Life of a Dairy Farmer. So I hope you enjoy the video and I'll see you in the next one. Bye! The first job would have been usually to milk cows. I'll see if they're still being milked. Might be one row left, but usually first job I do is I come out and bed the cubicles. Yeah, there's a row still there, they're nearly finished. 2 rows actually. So yeah, once they're finished, or they'll finish soon, and then that means the milking will all be done for this morning. And then I can start getting the jobs like bedding the cubicles done and scraping the yard. So yeah, fun times. We're just about to start doing the cubicles with our spatter and brush. So we're going to start them now. It should take us about 25 minutes, and then we can get the cows back in, and then they'll be happy to have a nice clean bed for the morning. So yeah, let's crack on with getting the beds done. I have this like daily routine almost, where you have to find 54 and give her a pet in the morning, like a daily routine. She loves a good scratch, don't you? Yes, you do. Actually, funny enough, this is 54's mum, 94. They're not very similar, are they? Wouldn't that be good if it was that easy? Ah well. Got to scrape the yard. All the cows are happy. They're lying down in there, most of them. And I'm gonna go in, have my breakfast. Right, we're back after breakfast, and the heifers are just about to be fed. Today we're gonna be feeding the heifers and the cows, but I'll show you the heifers being fed. The heifers' diet consists of mainly all just silage and then a few minerals. And then we mix it all together in the feeder wagon, and then that's them fed. That is the heifers fed, and that is them fed for the next 2 days. So we'll feed them again on Wednesday. We've just had our lunch and we're going to build a wall here in this gap. So there used to be 2 compressors here, and the compressors would suck in the air through these holes. So what we want to do now is fill in this gap so that the battery for our solar panels can go onto this wall. So yeah, we're gonna mix cement and use bricks to build this wall up, and then it'll be nice and sturdy. So yeah, let's go. That is the wall finish now. It is looking pretty solid. It went together nice-ish. The only problem we had was the steel bars that we put into the wall. They weren't exactly level with the bricks, so we're trying to balance these and putting enough cement in between the two bricks to get them balanced or smooth. But yeah, we got it all done now. Next job we've got to do is just give the lawnmower a bit of a power wash down. It's pretty dirty at the minute, sitting inside all winter. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Gonna get this done. That is the lawnmower all washed, nice and clean, ready to be used again for the summer. So yeah, it's nice and clean. Nothing stays clean for very long here. Already dirty. Today we are going to be doing a few things. First of all, we have got to feed the cows. So we're about to feed them now. The reason why you didn't see anything that we did this morning before breakfast was because our relief milker comes on a Tuesday and Wednesday and helps us out a bit. So yeah, that's what he was doing this morning, and I was having a bit of a lie in bed. While I'm in the cow shed, I'm going to tell you about their ration. So the cows get the biggest ration. They get five main things, and silage, whole crop, Northern Extra, the yellow stuff, soya and maize, which are in the bins, and then it's all mixed together in the feeder wagon, and then it's put out in front of them, and then they can have their breakfast, lunch and tea for the day. We're gonna start and fill the feeder wagon and then give them their lovely food. It's so quiet in here in the morning. Every cow is lying down just after morning milking. And look who it is. The pet 54 daily scratch. Every couple of days we need to clear out the passageway so they're not full of old silage and dirty silage. So we'll just clear this out and then it'll be nice and clean and fresh. What we want. What I'll do is I'll just let them pick through the last little bit, and then that means we won't have as much waste. I'm just scraping up the old silage from the slats here. About to let the cows in through the foot bath, which prevent them from getting dermatitis, which is a disease in their feet. I've scraped all the poo from the beds, so that means that most of the beds are pretty clean now. The scrapers are going, so it's nice and clean in the middle now, and I'm going to have my lunch and I'll see you after lunch. just sowing some fertilizer on our wheat. So this field of wheat is a very good crop. It's looking really nice. It's really dry in this hill, so it's growing really well. You can just see it there. We have this big enough pile of muck here, and we're going to plough a few fields soon, and we want to put this in the ground before we plough the fields. So our relief milker Troy, he's going to take out, he's taken out a few dump trailers already. It means that we've got this all cleared and it's ready to go onto the fields before ploughing. So I'll show you what he's up to. It is Wednesday today, and we are just mixing the feed for the cows at the minute. But first of all, the first job we're going to do is replace a broken slat here. We put new slats on it, and the feeder wagon drives over this bit here so it can feed into the trough. And these slats are meant to hold it, but for some reason these two have cracked. So we've got a few more slats and we're going to put them in now. You wouldn't trust that for very much longer with the feeder wagon driving over it every day. So we're just going to replace them to make sure everything stays nice and safe. It's just after morning milking. As you might be able to see, there's that we've lifted the first one. We're just about to lift the second one, and then that should be up. We've got both of the slats in now. The first one here was an absolute pain to get in. It was high on one side and then it seemed to go in on the other. So I think it was 5 tries it took us to get that in, and by sawing stuff off the edge of the slat. But yeah, it's in nicely now. That one went in beautifully as it's meant to be. That took a lot longer than we expected. This morning we've got quite a few jobs done. We've also got some Northern Extra for the cows' feed, which is really good because the old Northern Extra that's been sitting here for a while is starting to go mouldy. So got a new load full, which is good. It's just hello everybody and welcome back to a lovely Thursday morning in April. So today we are gonna do a few things. We've got the cows are just milking at the minute. I'm just about to bed the cubicles and then we'll see what the day has to offer. But yeah, isn't that just a lovely sunrise? There's the cubicles. They're all done with sawdust now. And look who it is, 54. Daily scratch. We have completed all of the morning jobs and we're just about to feed the calves and bed them up. So we're going to let the calves into the area just beside the milking parlour, and then we can scrape their alleyway or scrape their place where they feed them and give them some straw. Calves are fed every 2 days, and today is Thursday, so that's the day they're going to be fed. But today we are feeding the cows as well, and we'll feed the heifers tomorrow because we feed the heifers and the calves every 2 days and the cows every day. We're going to feed the calves now, and what they get is whole crop, this stuff in the bottom, silage from the top here, and then also they'll get some meal, and then we'll mix it all together in the feeder wagon and we'll feed it to them, and then that'll be them fed for today and tomorrow. So yeah, let's go. There, it's fast asleep. Kaale. Our Hymac digger is out in the field, and we want to bring it in to just give it a bit of check over, give it some grease, do all those things. So we're hoping to bring it in. It didn't start, it was quite anticlimax because we thought it would maybe start, but can't blame it, it is 40 years old. We're going to take the 135 out with the jump leads and then see if it starts. Hopefully it'll start, we'll bring it in. I think this window might need cleaned. They're all a wee bit dirty, don't you think? We tried to get the digger started, but it wasn't having it today, so we're going to get a new terminal for it because it broke. So we're going to get a new one of those tomorrow, and then hopefully we can bring it into the yard, and that'll be another job done. Catastrophe happened with our Jeep. So our Jeep is nearly 17 years old, and we're taking the cattle trailer to the market, and the back end of it just tipped over completely. The welds broke and snapped off the back. So we welded parts together, so here we welded back on, and on the other side as well. The chilly start to this morning. I've come out and I'm gonna help my dad with morning milking, so we're just about to start now. before we start, we'll just give the parlour a wash down with the hose, and then we can get the cows in. This stuff here is called a pre-dip, and pretty much what you do is you put it on like that on all 4 teats, and it's pretty much just soap that cleans the teat before you put on the clusters. The next thing we do is strip them, which is this. That was just us stripping the teat there, and what that is we're checking to see that that the milk is good, and also there's no mastitis in it, because if there was mastitis in it there would be clots, but all like that's good, but we don't want to see clots in the milk because that's a sign of mastitis. Give them an extra clean with the paper towel to get any other things off, like the soap or the pre-dip. Because we only stripped it, but we didn't actually get everything away. So this will just make sure that nothing's left on the teat before the clusters go on. That was just me spraying the cow's teats with iodine. The cow's teat is open for about half an hour after they've been milked. So what we do is we spray them with iodine to stop infections from getting in that half an hour, and it also protects them and keeps the teat nice and soft. Quite cold. It's time to let them in. Look who it is. The pet, 54, daily scratch. After lunch, and we're about to let out this cow here, 98, one with a sore foot, and then that cow there, 142 I think. pit stop. I have to take a wee break. These two cows have had very bad feet the last few weeks, and the problem with that's been we've stopped milking them because they're at that age now where you don't want to hurt them too much by milking them when they've got really bad feet. It's sore on them, so we're gonna let them stay in a field by their own for the summer. By letting 98 and 57 into the field, it should hopefully let their feet clear up a lot, and they should be a lot better towards the end of the summer. We're going to try and get the digger started again. I wasn't having any of it yesterday, so we're going to try again and see if it'll run. Hopefully it will, but we got a new terminal, and hopefully if we fit that, it'll start. So let's go. We tried the new battery in the HiMac, but I just not having none of it again today. So we're gonna get a mechanic out and see what's wrong with it. We think it may be the starter, which is a bigger job, but we'll get him out next week and see if he can do anything. Thank you very much for watching a week in the life of a dairy farmer. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. 54 is gonna say goodbye. Nearly forgot 54's daily scratch. She loves it.